Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. CThun event task number 7, Antidote. Defeat heroic Xaril the Poisoned Might with only protectors in the Sunken City has proven to be the most difficult task in this limited time event. And my favorite comp for this one has been Bainegore. But I realized that depending on the state of your collection, sometimes you might actually have a Trigore that has less health than Baine. And that would prove to be a problem for the comp. So in this video, I'm going to showcase two Bainegore comps, one where Trigore has less health than Baine, and one where Baine has less health than Trigore, and how you can do it either way, and how you will still be able to manage to complete this one, and this is the easiest way to do it. First of all, the scenario that I have been playing all these months where Baine has less health than Trigore, and then I'm just using Baine with Totemic Mastery, Trigore with Razor Claw, and Niuzao with Helm of Niuzao. And these are so good at this. These are so very capable of taking. I actually am going to showcase you the entire full run of how these are going to take down the boss. At the boss fight, I also use Athissa with Warlord Parjesh. Then I have like Kurtrus sitting on the bench and Jaraxxus just chilling out there. They could be anybody. But admittedly, things get a little bit more tricky if Baine has more health than Trigore. I was able to simulate that. Of course, I can't affect my collection right now, but I was able to simulate that by getting a treasure for Baine, where Baine has more health than Trigore, so we can see how that works. And in that scenario, you want to play with Baine with Totemic Mastery, Trigore with Razor Claw, and Yulon with Jadefire's Spear. So you're maximizing the lifespan of your totem, and then even though Trigore is targeted, that totem is going to tank most of that damage, and Trigore gets to hit back. On the bench I have Niuzao with Helm of Niuzao, Athissa with Warlord Parjesh, and Varian with Warbanner, with the idea that, hey, I have Varian is pretty good against the boss, I'm just going to bring Varian instead of Trigore for the boss fight. Then again, when I did it, I did one climb with this comp. It went hilariously wrong, everything went wrong in the boss fight, but you're also going to see that one, and I was still able to win it, of course. So let's take a look at some variations of Bainegore in action. Let's go Bainegore. We can attack there, we can attack there, we can backlash. Actually, that is 5+5. So do I really want to... I don't really want to attack with that. And I will attack with this. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Good old Bainegore. Weehee. Weehee. And weehee. Oh, that's annoying. That's very annoying random Murloc, by the way. But it's going to be fine. I'm going to headbutt it, that's just to make sure that it will be dead. I do not want to see that one. Might of course, probably already dies here, but if it happens to target Trigore, then it will survive instead. Alright, and then we'll do a bit of healing. More of this and... So many taunters. No.
Job's done.
Need to break through over there. Well, it's gonna happen. Eventually. It just takes a while. That one, this one. No, I guess we're taunting up because there's some attacks coming. Want that damage to go into Niuzao. This is actually pretty annoying for Bainegore because that one is very passive. But now we finally get in. And then it's going to be a done deal at that point.
Job's done.
Pew pew. Alright. No real risk at any point anyway. Very safe. Just takes long. Blue fights are obviously something you don't really want to get into, but I'm not overly concerned about them with Bainegore. This is really annoying. I guess we'll try to get rid of that one first. This won't get to actually attack, it's going to take some damage anyway. So here we go. This is a very... that's actually very awkward for Bainegore, because it's very passive. But this still shouldn't be a major issue. We hope that they won't hit into the totem, these random ones. Bit too much totem stuff there. But okay, it's still fine, it's still fine. Now we are probably going to need to heal up a little bit. And I think I may need to taunt up a little bit here. Reduce the incoming damage taken from that, especially. There's a bit of witches going on, but now we get rid of the speed, which is good. And now we start to take reduced damage, except for this one. This one still takes full damage. It's the only character there. But it's totally fine. Well, Feeding Frenzy. I will need to kill this now, because that damage could be scary. I probably want to hit into that one too.
Job's done.
Bit of a preparatory turn, because Niuzao took so much damage last turn. I need to make sure that Niuzao cannot be hurt too much here, until I'm able to make things better again. And now I am with the chain heal. I'll just keep Trigore growing. Going to do the Fortitude. Now, thanks to the chain heal, Niuzao is back in safe territory, and then we get to the point of killing that Murloc. We can do Earthmother's Fury. I can do a Frenzied attack over there. I can do a Headbutt over there. So then we finally get to clear the board. Just staying very, very safe all the time and progressing on. That was a blue fight. Ones that you typically want to avoid when you're climbing, but with Bainegore, I don't think there's such a problem. Alright, then we get to meet the Naga Battlemages. This is a little bit of a scary encounter. I'm going to backlash here. I'm going to headbutt into one of those a little bit. And I don't think Baine can afford to attack here, nor the totem. Almost down. Baine starts to take some damage. The Trigore is dishing some damage right back. Now Baine is able to heal. Trigore keeps being ready to dish more damage back. Not quite enough to kill that. That's a little bit sad. We keep dealing damage to the Battlemage. That's really important. I can always taunt this up later, when this one wants to attack again. And now, we have a Battlemage down. And we will have the other Battlemage down here, because of this backlash. And we can taunt to survive this. And then we're all good. Yep, that's down. And pow, that's down. We survived. Beautiful. And the ad is going down and boom. That was Battlemages. At this stage of the bounty I usually would have some buff at least, but this time we haven't found any yet. Alright, this is going to get a little bit hard, because we still haven't found a single buff for anybody. And we're facing more blue fights. But okay. So, 6 damage to random enemy 8 times. Devouring attack, 6 damage to random enemy 8 times. Both of these are going to die. Baine probably can't afford to attack. We're going to just backlash, and we're Fortitude using the ability over there. Then we hope nobody dies. We'll see. Okay. That was a big surprise. Usually this would die. That one not dying is actually a problem. I think it is actually a problem. Need to heal Trigore here. Trigore needs to backlash. But that one doesn't crit, so Fortitude will be fine. This one's going to shoot that Trigore, right? There are some risks involved here. Do I need Fortitude or do I need Divine Shield? Divine Shield might mitigate all of the damage from here. That's 12 damage. 24 damage. Fortitude should be enough.
Job's done.
I believe this is enough. That usually should have died, but it got so many random hits into Trigore that it didn't. Another corrupted power. Okay. Going to backlash again. So there's a chance for me to lose Niuzao because I lost like 5 random 66% rolls. I could avoid that by using Commanding Shout here. I usually don't use the treasures, but maybe we will this time.
Job's done.
But as you could see, that was already super unlikely to happen. Okay. I suppose we are trying to Mulgormite. Like, this can deal... Let's say we take 26, 47, plus 18, 57, 65. So we can always afford to hit there. We can also always afford to hit this one there. We can always afford to headbutt there. I just really want to try to get rid of that Gigi. I'm not nearly as afraid of the greens. Because, like, this is what happens to greens. But that Gigi is another matter. Now Gigi is down. So... Kapow. Here we go.
Is this not?
Alright, so we have made it to the boss. We're not going to be attacking with Baine. We are going to backlash here and we are going to headbutt into that one. Might as well headbutt into that one, it's going to have the taunt anyway. So... they start attacking. Yes, they do. And blood is going to be boiling. More attack. Summoning more Mantid Manipulators. That's a little scary. All of these are going to be attacking, so that means this Baine going to die. I think there's a fairly decent chance for Baine to die here. I can use the Fortitude to reduce the damage Baine takes, though. So actually, I'm not sure. Baine probably doesn't die, right? I didn't calculate that. Just a hunch. Yeah, it's not actually dying. Not yet. Although it is getting close. Alright. More attacks are coming, and this time they are going to get Baine. Too bad. I liked that Baine. I'm going to backlash again. And we are going to... The first Sinister Strike kills Baine. Second Sinister Strike goes into this one. And third Sinister Strike goes into this one again. I could avoid damage from one of those with a Blessing. Because then there would be a Divine Shield. Or I can kill this one. At 7 speed. I think we're avoiding the damage there. So Baine, unfortunately, is now going to perish. There is not much I can do about that. There goes Baine. Trigore didn't take quite as much damage. And then at this point I'm able to bring Tidemistress Athissa into the fight. And Athissa will summon the Taunt minion, which is going to take the first Sinister Strike. But there might be a second Sinister Strike from here. And 10 damage is not enough to kill that. Okay, okay. If this Sinister strikes first, but it's not enough to kill Parjesh, so it's totally fine. It's totally fine. Maybe it's just the Captive Tides here. To deal some AoE damage. Backlash again over here. But I can even do the Bullish Fortitude. Alright. Let's reduce the incoming damage a little bit as well. That one goes in first, it doesn't even kill Parjesh. This one does kill Parjesh. But that's not quite the same now, is it? And oh, look at that. Xaril accidentally killed himself. Oh dear. And then we're going to win the fight. And that was that. Okay, Naga Battlemage is now in a situation where Baine actually has more health than Trigore, which is not the case for me usually. But now it is. So, can I handle this situation? Probably need to Jade Gust that one. Now Baine shouldn't be... Trigore should be the target, which means that Baine should be able to just attack. We'll try that. I got rid of that one. Yulon became the target. That was interesting. And unexpected. Alright, well, we heal up the Yulon. And Yulon is also going to Jade Flame Buffet to gain even more health. I believe this will be fine. Healing is still better than just the buffet. Yeah, it is. Because I was also considering killing this one before it gets to act. Because no one else is damaged, then there's easily enough health when you want to tank that damage. And then Trigore starts to do its things. And then we just win. Weehee. Alright. Alright, in this position we're going to Mulgar Might over there. This one probably is not attacking anywhere. We're going to Backlash and we're going to Jade Flame Buffet. So that we get more health on the totem. More tanking on when that decides to shoot. Yep, there it goes, there it goes, and there it really goes. It's already dead. Others are not looking too hot either. So then we're going to just Backlash again. Might as well Buffet again. What if this hits into Trigore, then it doesn't die? I'm probably actually going to Jade Gust there. But we ensure that everything dies. There's no risk involved. There's not enough damage coming in. And boom. So here for the boss fight, I'm actually bringing Baine, Yulon, and Varian. Let's see how we can do with these. We'll just start to give some health, and we're going to retaliate a little bit here. Sadly, no one else is going to attack apart from the boss itself. Now they have the speed. Speed is the problem. Much of the time. Because now they're so fast that Varian can't do anything. Yep, we don't get to use Varian here. And we're taking damage. We're taking damage for nothing. And now there's the attacks coming in again. We're trying Yotmada's Fury. We're trying the Buffet. We're trying to retaliate. But is there too much damage? That's just too much damage. Retaliation didn't appear. Yeah, couldn't retaliate in time. Yeah, this was not good at all. And speed again. Seriously.
Job done.
A gift for a shadow.
Need to bring in the Athissa. We'll try to do captive tides. Try to get an attack out there. Try to get a buffet out there. Try to keep this one alive. And it's still not over. Although the army of manipulators is a big problem. We can kill that one over there. I can do Earthmother's Fury here. I can do another buffet. But no, Xaril is growing and I don't have a growing threat because I don't have the... I don't have the Trigore out here. Okay, so we keep trying to attack. I'm just going to attack into that one too. I really need to start killing these. Also going to Jade Gust into this one actually.
Job done.
I get to kill a couple of those. Just one actually. I get to kill one of those. But I get to start... It's still going to work. It's still going to work. Left and right most enemies. Okay. Going to kill that one before that happens. We're also going to heal up before that happens. We're going to Jade Gust that one away.
Job's done.
Alright. Left and right most enemies is not going to be the big thing you hope it would be. Many players are being summoned. We can do Captive Tides. And we can do Earthmother's Fury. We can Jade Gust into a random target. A Riptide. We can heal up again. We can Jade Gun. Yeah, this is still going to be fine. Still going to be totally fine. Except stealth prevented us from dying there, but that really doesn't matter much either. It has 53 health remaining. Not like it's going to live. Backlash. Gust. Win. I thought everything went as poorly as possible there with Varian not being able to do anything, but the comp was still able to make it. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.